All right, so we're at our water loss. We got a call for a leak behind the dishwasher wall. One thing we're gonna do right away is we're gonna take pictures of the outside of the home, displaying the address placard, put on our booties here, and knock. Customer is gonna answer, hey, we're Water Pro Inc. We're here to save the day. One thing we wanna do right when we enter the house, of course, after shaking hands, is we want to stay put right away and take all documenting photos of all corners of the room. This is our affected room. We're calling it the kitchen. So we're going to stay put and just do a general glance around photos, heavy documentation. This, saves our back when customer says, hey, my pink thing is missing. What do you guys do with it? Well, we have photos from the first day, ma'am, showing that it wasn't even there. We're going to go to all four corners of this cute little house and take photos. And we're done. Now we're going to go to the area of affection. This is the wall in which the customer said there is standing water. I had to use a cute little example, so it's not a big deal. We have water right here. We're going to take photos of it, and we're going to make sure we have documentation of the current standing water. Very important that the insurance adjuster and us ourselves see that there's standing water in that first day. Heavy photo documentation. We're going to get really close. It might be that water heater in that little closet, 5 gallons. It's not enough to take a shower with. And that last picture was of standing water, really important. We're going to go in the kitchen and get in a little altercation with our girlfriend, and then finish taking our photos of our initial walkthrough. We're going to show the other side of the dishwasher just to double check here, show there's no standing water on that side. Yes, cute doggy. Okay, so now what are we doing? We are taking our moisture readers. We're taking our moisture reading. We want 3 different pictures of 3 different materials. This is our actual standing water. It's going to read 100, of course. We're wearing gloves in these photos, by the way. Take a baseboard reading. Oh, it looks like it's at 100%. That's crazy. And then we need 3 materials. So we're going to take a drywall reading, of course, also. Important, that drywall is right over the baseboard, so it's generally going to be absorbing because it's porous as well. And now we're going to walk our customer through, hey, Ben, we need you to sign this assignment of benefit form. This allows us to communicate with your adjuster the entire time and make sure you are in good hands and we get your claim covered and paid for. That's what we're telling the customer. And we're going to scan the documents. You know what? This part of the video, and just document, show Jake, I'm having trouble. This is how I used to always document our photos. The sketch from inside, the screenshot from inside the iPhone camera is not working when we upload to Job Nimbus. So this is how I usually did it. I'm leaving this part in the video so I can document with Jake. And we can document with T-Chad how it's not letting us upload. And we walk our customer through the equipment responsibility form. We're going to set our equipment. We're going to use one dehumidifier in this dry chamber we're calling the kitchen area. Set up our dehu. Of course, this is after talking to our customer about the customer responsibility form. It shows that they're responsible for our equipment. We're going to use 2 air movers in this first area, 50 to 70 feet apart. We're going to make sure they're 50 to 70 feet apart, and one on the adjacent side just to get underneath that crevice and blow air. So we're all set up with our equipment. Our customer responsibility form is filled out. We're going to take photos of the equipment set up perfect. We are set for success with all of these photos from our first day of loss. Now we're going to sketch our area. All right, this sketch is really important, especially for me, because I'm going to be putting this into Xactimate. We're going to make sure we have all the measurements correctly. One thing we're going to do here is we're going to use a blue pen to kind of show the area that is affected. Make an X for the area of affection in blue. And we're going to take some photos. Also, we're going to draw a triangle for every air mover. Come on, Jordan. We're going to use, I'll go over this with you guys. We're going to use squares for dehus and triangles for air movers. That is industry standard. So we have everything. We're going to do our measurements now. So there's a floor to ceiling measurement I'm going to need. Out here in Vegas, our standard is 8 feet. We're going to do an X with a circle around it. 8 feet shows me, the estimator, that I'm able to draw this room with your guys' beautiful sketch. We have 16 width and 16 length of this room. Cool. Now our sketch is done. We're going to label it accordingly, and we're going to go to our customer responsibility form and take note of how many air movers we have. We have 3 Snail air movers, 1 low-grain refrigerant dehumidifier, and we're going to put equipment was placed. Okie dokes. We're going to open up Job Nimbus on our phone and make sure everything is uploaded to our customer's job accordingly. Before you add a job, which we're going to do right now, our management will have the customer's information implemented as a customer. We're going to go open up Job Nimbus, hit our plus on the top right, add a job. We will have the number system down, but for now, I titled it Water Pro 001. Next, we're going to find our customer. Our customer here is Ben Jacobs. We already preset it with all the information. We're going to use his current address on file. Next, perfect. Date we arrived is the same as it's already preset. We're going to leave it as main workflow, and we're going to change the description to pretty much a description of what we already did with our notes here. Arrived, customer has a leak behind the dishwasher wall. Pending, sorry, the way I'm recording this voiceover, it is covering that portion of the pending appliance tech and adjuster information. Okay, boom. This is an insurance job, and we want to document all of our information here accordingly. Just going down. We're tagging Jake, we're tagging AJ, we're tagging Jordan, so that way everyone's in the know and it assigns us the job. The customer's information is already assigned to you before you go to the property. That's why when we preset that address, it's already in there. And adjuster's information is that last line. Note to self, I have to remove that. It's very tedious and you can't proceed without filling it out. Job created, cool. We're going to go in and add our photos, and we're going to annotate certain photos with a blue marker on the app to show that we show where the water is coming from. Highlight all of our photos taken here, all of our beautiful from all four corners of the room photos. We have the front displaying address placard, and we're going to go down. Hopefully there's no lewd photographs. Okay, boom. Selecting all of our photos. Hundreds and hundreds sometimes. Add, boom. It's going to suck all of them into our Job Nimbus here. Perfect. I always go through and make sure there's no blurries. We're gonna go to our equipment photo. This is our important area of affection photo, and we're gonna hit annotate, draw a blue arrow over where our water is, our standing water, and we're gonna save that. Perfect. And we're going to go to documents now and add. This is where I had the issue. Cool. Next. Today by Jordan. And we're going to go into the job. Go to document. Upload a new document. This is how we're going to do it, Jake, because right now it's not letting me do the other way. We're going to take a picture of our sketch. Crop it nice and neat. Upload it. Boom. Take a picture of we're going to label it Ben Jacobs sketch. Upload. Perfect. Let's speed this part up, Jordan. Okay. Customer responsibility form, very important. Label accordingly. Ben Jacobs customer responsibility form. The reason why this is very important is because these are the main ingredients in order to help me and management and in the future ourselves open up the claim and have all of our pawns in a row, like all of our pieces in a row to where no adjuster can come at us with anything. I have developed this strategy and perfected it over the last 5 to 8 years really in the field, and it is something I take pride over, and it's something I can say without a doubt these are the pieces you need to make sure the claim is covered. We're going to go to notes in our customer's file, and we have a preset here. Apple froze here. I'm so sorry. We have a preset with our notes we're going to use every job, and this kind of lets the team know what's going on. These are the key ingredients to a perfect claim, you guys. Perfect job notes. Boom, copy paste. Let's go through here. Notes upon arrival. What did we notice, Jordan? Let's see. Arrived to customer's house. Leak behind wall of dishwasher. Set equipment. Walked customer through the next steps. Pending appliance tech report. I should have used plumber as an example. I'm sorry. Pending appliance tech and adjuster to move forth with demo. Do we have a plumber yet? No. Do we have a plumber's report? No. We're going to use an appliance tech in this example because Jordan's doing that. Pending appliance tech. We need a report from our appliance tech or adjuster or fireman every single time we have a loss to show the adjuster that it's not just us fibbing anything. Cause of loss, dishwasher line, rooms affected, kitchen, dry chambers, we're putting 1. I'll go over that later. Insurance, yes. We have opened the claim with the adjuster, with the customer at this point, and we were assigned an adjuster. Her name was Samantha Wyatt. Real adjuster in real life. Hopefully we never get her assigned to us. This is her phone number, separate Allstate's 1-800, of course, and her personal email. All bits and pieces we will gather during that first phone call with our adjuster. We're going to put the claim number. Nice example claim number, Jordan. And is our initial equipment set? Yes, sir. We have 1 dehumidifier, 1 low-grain refrigerant dehumidifier, and 3 air movers. I'm not going to speed this part up because this is really good. After hours, I'll go over this further, but any job that we arrive to after 5 p.m., we get to charge more per line item 4. So we did not arrive in this example. Emergency water extraction, no. Demo notes for the team here as much as possible. We set equipment. We photo documentation complete. This technician likes to use big words. Open to the claim with and for our customer, who is now our also insured. Our insured customer now. Uploaded forms, 2 documents, and we're going to let our management know, hey, Jake, I did my job. We are 100%. Hey, Jordan, you're ready to open the claim and furthermore communicate with our adjuster. Hey, AJ, I am done. And we're going to hit save. And because we have a monitor appointment to take more measurements tomorrow, we're going to go back to the status of the job and turn it to appointment scheduled. Cool. Part 2 soon. Thank you guys so much.